very cool space. Okay.
What happens when creativity meets courage? Welcome to KUMST, where Brno's boldest ideas come to life.
Wow, it's a difficult question. No pressure.
If everyone should do it, I don't think so. It's just more like this.
Then you won't create anything.
Soil, let's say soil is the most boring thing you can read about.
The love for coffee and kind of the problem that I had when I traveled like 10 years ago, when it was quite difficult to find all these interesting specialty cafes, and there were not that many of them. So that was the idea. Okay, let's visit them and make a guide and eventually app that will help people. So yeah, that was the origin story.
Well, the books were the thing which brought us to the idea of making a studio or atelier, and we had some small blog on Instagram like 8 years ago or something, and like a big publisher of Czech Republic, they came to us if we want to write the book. And we said yes, and then we create some kind of like business standing on the book. And the first book explains the basics of planting indoor plants.
And I'm one of the developers here who work together with their team on their games, which is something I always dream of doing. So I'm sort of fulfilling my dream.
Amazing.
Yeah, it all began a long time ago when I was playing the games, and one time I just got bored playing the games, so I decided to make them instead.
My favorite part is getting paid. That's the first answer. The second answer is that it's creative, solving problems, helping others solve the problems, and then finding the spot between beautiful and functional.
We are not a regular shop, as you said, because we do lots of like, let's say, B2B projects, and we design the indoor plants in office spaces or shops or stores or something like big clustered indoor plants. And more and more we are taking like the old plants here and selling the second-handed plants, and we are actually even buying plants from our customers or like fans who are propagating them for us, so we can do the nice events called Bazaar.
What we do is we are trying to find the best coffee shops in Europe for the people who love specialty coffee. So we do it through our mobile apps and also through the content that we actually create here in the studio, or as we are visiting the cafes and roasteries and kind of interesting places all around Europe and eventually also the world.
The most exciting project that I'm involved in is my own one. Because my team is working on a game unlike others who are mostly making games for PC and consoles. My team is focusing on mobile games. So our game will run on your mobile, Android, iOS, whatever. So both platforms.
Definitely. I think the location for us is very, very exciting because it's very close to the city center and it's also very close to where I live. So that's very convenient. So I can just basically walk. I don't need to, use any public transportation. So that's one big bonus for me personally. But even without it, I think it would be nice to have a studio at KUMST because, yeah, as you mentioned, that you are surrounded by quite interesting people from various fields. Actually, just next to our door, there are like game developers, and you know, sometimes it's a very different world than we are. So all these small chats we can have in a kitchen or in a corridor are really cool.
I think it's the community that basically we have people which can do photography, which can take movies, which are the masters of their craft, and that's great to have everything under one roof. So it's much easier to find talented people when they are sitting in the same building. So that's the best thing.
There are many advantages. There are many advantages in working here, especially because there are also other teams who are not like enemies, but they are friends. So if you have something that you would like to discuss with them, you just can, and everyone's always happy to give you any feedback. So that's one thing. Another thing is that game base here provides you with like lessons that you can take and participate in, or they are also capable of finding out like I could say teachers or mentors that you can book in. So these mentors are specialized in many directions, so you can just choose one and have a talk with them. So this speeds up the process of game development.
Do it. It's painful, but do it. At the end, it's fun.
The one and most important advice that I would have is just begin and do it. Because if you don't begin, then you won't create anything. So just begin and start doing something, even if it's not the best path. It's a path that you can walk, and if you walk, then you will reach something.
Yeah, it's a cliche, right? Like it's like follow like what interests you in a way. I think the important piece of advice is like you need to be patient. I think like a lot of the projects and ideas that you have might be the right, but you need a little bit more time to make them happen, right? So usually, from my experience, it takes a little longer than we wish or what we expect. So I think you need to be passionate to make your ideas and thoughts reality.
Being patient with them.
Yes.
You heard it here.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. It was lovely to be here.
Yeah, super. Thank you so much for the interview. It was really nice to speak to you.
Thank you.
Okay, that's amazing. Thank you so much for the interview, and I'll be definitely coming back.
I'm very, very glad to being here. Thanks.
Yes, thank you so much. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Peace.
You too.
Cut. Yes, thanks a lot.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yes. Nice. So.